Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Oh, good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. When you look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. From the 48-yard line, here's second down at 7. Now Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. Trayvon Diggs, usually known for interceptions. Here he gets the sack. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first down, it's Benson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Open man here is Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Buffalo 18, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Gervon Dexter gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Wide motion, wide motion.
Ready, ready?
Here's Daniels. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try to defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch. A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. Down to the 42, second down. When you look at this defense, against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
With that lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Here we go, set. Drop ball ready.
Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. 70
Allen going to audible to a different look. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cards lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Ryland on for the extra point. And this will be good. Off the right upright, but he got a favorable bounce, and he gets it to go. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Alert! Alert! Here we go. Here we go.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Still going. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Ready? Ready?
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Again, it's Robinson. Past the 20. 5. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Hey, smash Bronco! Let go!
They'll give it to Scatteroo. Now inside the 25. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 20. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Get it! Panther 60. Hurt! Right there, hurt! Ready?
A give left side to Robinson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
2nd and 9. Robinson up the middle. And they work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on. Set! 60 Bison.
And now an audible here into something else.
He's coming, double up.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left to the upright. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They run over center with Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Another run here with Benson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Allen to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Alert motion. Hand the street. Hurt. No street. Check, hurt. Ready.
A give left side for Benson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with yards of ease.
In motion left, Flowers. Throwing now is Allen. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Allen going to change this at the line.
At the 14-yard line.
Check smash.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
In motion right, that's Harrison. A give up the middle with Benson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
To the air, Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Ready.
The tight end in motion right. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Allen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Ryland for the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Thunderbirds nothing. Chad Ryland to kick on for Arizona.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. To the air goes Daniels. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Ready, set.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Liking 18.
To throw is Daniels. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown! Bijan Robinson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Thunderbirds come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Cardinals 21, Thunderbirds 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Allen going to throw. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A game there of 30 big ones.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw, it's Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Harrison. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Here comes Benson on the toss right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
132 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Down. Ready, ready.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Rig it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 1 yard and now no yards have them looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
Down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Back. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Daniels going to throw for it. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8. On play action, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Here we go. Cavity Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Now Daniels. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Under crunch. Street, street.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 148 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Let's go. Hawk 70, 79 Broncos. Go Chiefs. Check go.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
No, Bronco switch. Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Pass caught, that's Golden. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
First down, here's Scatterby. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Ready?
The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Cards are going to get it back here just past the 35. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Well, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
60. Pep.
Play it.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this inside the 45-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Toronto first down.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Motion. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Gravity Lions.
Back in.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, smash.
Buzz, be ready.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Thunderbirds have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped. Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cardinal first down.
To the air, Allen. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Riggs! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Allen. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one is right through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Motion, motion, motion. Let go.
Off the play fake. Daniels. That's caught at the 25. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. That's taken in by Golden. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To the air goes Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Viking 8.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A.J. Barner, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Thunderbirds get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Cardinals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Toronto first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Mustang 19.
Back to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Cowboy 80. Tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. My man.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous, Yes, you're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Allen going to run with it. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, here's Benson. Shoves him aside. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Here now, 2nd and 4.
19, let's go now. 70 Lions. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Mustang 19. Go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
18, Pioneer.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board.